Hey Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing your in-depth love life analysis reading. So I will be pulling various oracle cards as well as getting some more clarifications with my tarot deck to see what is currently going on in your love life. So this reading is going to center around the most prominent romantic energy that is in your energetic field. So whatever comes through is what I will be reading. If this reading does resonate for you, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for all future content. I truly appreciate it. What can you tell me about Sagittarius's love life? What can you tell me about Sagittarius's love life? Okay, we have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. What can you tell me about Sagittarius's love life? Oh, you guys have 3 cards. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And then we also have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Okay. Okay. So what I'm feeling here is that for some of you, you might actually be on the outs of another relationship here with release your ex. I do feel that you were in a very highly karmic situation with somebody in your past here where things could have gone completely wrong. It was not the relationship that you thought it was going to be. You were hurt very badly, or something happened here that really made you change the way that you view relationships. And I feel that you are being really reminded and called to let go of anyone in your life who does not really resonate with you anymore, who is not on your wavelength anymore. I do feel that you have outgrown this person, whoever this person may be. They don't have to be an ex per se. They could be a friend or a family member, someone who is in your energetic field, someone that you still come into contact with who isn't really on your wavelength anymore. You guys are not on the same vibration. And I feel that you know that. And then when it comes to make the effort and heart-to-heart conversations, I do feel that your intuition is actually pulling you in a particular direction to open up to a specific person in your life here. So I do feel that for the grand majority of you, you do know who this new person is. And I feel that you are being asked to really listen to that inner guidance, to do what you are being called to do intuitively. I feel that many of you might feel that like something almost comes over you where you can't really control what you're saying or doing when you're around this person, in a sense, because you're being guided to open up. I know that sounds really bad. That probably didn't come out right, but it's almost like you are, whenever you're in the presence of this person, it's like there is a spiritual force that's guiding you to get closer or to open up or to say certain things. And I feel that this, for some of you, it might scare you. It might make you a little bit nervous here, because I feel that there is an element of trying to be very careful with this connection. I feel that with this person, whoever this new person is, I just feel that you're very drawn to them energetically, and I feel that you are just being spiritually guided to go in that direction. I can't really say it any simpler than that. That's kind of where it's bringing me back to. But I feel like with this new person, some of you are trying to either avoid this person, or you're showing up with a mask. You're not really showing your true colors, or you're not being honest with each other. And I feel that it could be partially due to whoever you're hanging on to still from your past, but it could also be due to you being afraid to open up in this new direction. So yeah, definitely picking up on 2 different people here. I'm going to go ahead and get into the next oracle card portion to see how you are showing up in this connection, and then how this person is showing up. Hopefully the new person comes through here. How is Sagittarius showing up in this connection? Okay, we have the Father. How is Sagittarius's person showing up in this connection? We have the Advocate. So I do feel that this is the new person's energy coming through, so that's definitely very good here. But I will start with your energy. So you showing up as the Father, and honestly, them showing up as the Advocate too. I feel that both of you have very strong leadership qualities. You might both have Earth in your chart. So think Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I am also seeing Leo as well, and then Sagittarius, such as yourself. But once again, you showing up as the father here, and the numerology of 10 belongs to Capricorn. I do feel that you have this very strong, stable force within you. And I feel that when it comes to this person, you're not really going to want to play games. You're not going to really want to mess around and play like any mind games that maybe other people play when they're dating, like more lighthearted dating, things that are not serious. I feel that you will be very serious about this person. Like right off the bat, you're going to be very energetically committed to them, very open to them, very mature when it comes to this connection in general, because I feel that you are really going to value this person. You're going to value what they bring to the table, and you're actually going to admire them a lot. And I do feel that with the father being here as well, you could be the type of person where in your previous relationships, you were the one who held things up. You were the one who took care of all of the nitty-gritty things and made sure that the other person was taken care of as well as yourself. So I feel that you have a very strong caretaking role within you. So you might also have Cancer placements in your chart. And then for a very small majority of you, this is not going to resonate for everybody. You might actually have children from a previous relationship that you are bringing into this relationship. So you are going to be even more serious about the way that you come across in this connection, and really making sure that this person is who and what you need, because of course, having children, you don't want to expose them to someone and get your hopes up if they're not going to be in your life for the long haul. So you have a very mature outlook when it comes to whoever this person is. It's almost like you're laying all of your cards out on the table. You're being very honest and upfront right away, and you're telling this person like, hey, like, this is who I am. This is what I do. This is what I want. So it's almost like you're not really giving any room for the other person to assume or to second guess anything, which is very good on your part. When it comes to this person showing up as the advocate, I feel like this person is someone who is very, very accomplished within their own life. I feel that they are somebody who really likes to speak up for themselves, and I'm hearing they might have a very strong voice or a very loud voice. That's really random, but if that resonates, then definitely take it. I'm hearing that their voice carries a lot of resonance. So it's almost like when you hear this person speak, their voice is very distinguishable from others around them, or they're able to carry their voice across a room very loudly and proudly without really like holding back. So that could be something for them. They might be a speaker, or they might work with people where they have to communicate on a daily basis. But I do feel like this person being the advocate, they are somebody who is also someone who likes to take charge and take care of things and take care of other people. They are somebody who brings others under their wings and really nurtures them. So I feel like when it comes to this person, it's almost that there's going to be a little bit of a reflection back to you. It's like once you tell this person, or once you show up in this strong energy towards this person, they are going to want to show you the same thing. They're going to want to reciprocate that. And I feel that they are going to be able to bring a little bit of that energy back to you. I do feel that this person has a little bit of a, I don't even know how to say this. I guess I'll say mutable energy, a little bit more of a dynamic energy than you do. So maybe on your end, you're very, a little bit more serious, a little bit more laid back. So you definitely could be a Sagittarius with those earth placements. Like I said, you might even have Scorpio in your chart somewhere, something that makes you very, very chill, a very calm person. Whereas this person to the right of me, the person showing up for you, I do feel that they're going to be a little bit bolder, a little bit more chaotic is not the word. I just feel that they're always doing something. They're very busy. They are someone who always has their schedule full, and they are always going from place to place, taking care of things and taking care of people and getting things done. Not to say that you aren't, but there is just something about this energy where they are very dynamic. They're always moving. So they could definitely have Gemini or Virgo in their chart. They might even have some Pisces in there. So that's kind of what I'm picking up with these energies so far. It's very much like a reflection of character with each other. So personality obviously is going to be different with the both of you. We're all different people, but it's like the character that you guys hold is very similar. So I am going to go ahead and get into the tarot portion to see what else comes through. Whoa. Yeah, this is definitely a case where like one of you has a very calm energy. It's just very strong here. It's very prominent. One of you has a very calm energy where like you might be the type of person to sit back and watch everything that this person does, and not out of laziness, but just because you admire everything that they're able to do. Your person here might be like a jack of all trades. So somebody who is just very good with people, very sociable, very hands-on. They always like to be involved. And you might be a little bit more chill. You might be the type of person who just likes to, yeah, we just have like introvert, extrovert here. How is Sagittarius showing up in this connection? You have the Ten of Wands, the Knight of Swords. How is Sagittarius showing up in this connection? So we have 4 cards for you. We have the Hermit and then the Devil. Okay. So very interesting, because before I even pulled these tarot cards, I was going to add in that I feel that you are going to be the type of person who part of your demeanor coming across as very serious and laid back is because I feel that you hold a lot back from this person, or you will. I feel that with the Ten of Wands, Knight of Swords, Hermit, and then the Devil, it's almost like you might trip over your own thoughts. You might be somebody who has a lot on their plate. They're taking care of a lot of things here, and I feel that you're going to have this energy where you really want to move like impulsively towards this person. You're going to have such a draw towards them, and I think I mentioned that in the beginning too. It's almost like you have this like pull that you can't really control. You don't know where it's coming from. You don't know why or how you're being guided to like speak to this person. Maybe you say certain things and you're like, wow, did I really say that? Or why did I say that? Or maybe you'll find that it's almost like there's a little bit of a contradiction here, like what you want to say and what actually comes out. There might be a little discrepancy there. So I feel like you might be the type of person who overthinks a little bit when it comes to this connection. I feel that with the Devil being here next to the Hermit, it's giving me an energy of trying to avoid your feelings or trying to avoid adding more things to your plate. But I just feel like when it comes to this person, it's going to be undeniable. It's going to be hard to hide the attraction that you have towards them. We have the Seven of Swords at the bottom here. So yeah, I feel like there is going to be some sort of self-deception when it comes to this person. You might not want to open up, or you might not want to follow that inner guidance. And I feel that your own actions might actually go against your intuition. So it's going to be like a mind over intuition thing here, a little bit of a battle on your end. And I feel that that's actually it's going to be a little bit self-sabotaging. I just feel that you're not really going to be showing your full self. You're not going to be showing your true colors right away. I feel that you might really be struggling with opening up, because it just feels like you're holding a lot back. I feel that there's something you might even want to tell this person with the Knight of Swords being here, but then you stop yourself with the Hermit and the Devil. So it's like wanting to speak up and tell the truth about something, or to explain maybe why you are the way that you are, or maybe what you're going through with the Ten of Wands, everything that you are taking care of within your personal life at this time. But I just feel like you're going to be keeping it to yourself. It's very up and down. It's like, let me open up to them, never mind. But maybe I should tell them this, but no, maybe I shouldn't. And then at the very end of that, it's like you end up feeling just a little bit confused and broken inside, because I feel that you know intuitively that you should be opening up to this person, that you should make movements in this person's direction. But I feel that because of all of these conflicting energies within you, it kind of just comes out as the Knight of Swords. It comes out very impulsively, or it comes out as saying something that, if I can give an example, it's almost like maybe sending a very simple text, like, hey, let's go do this, or hey, I like your shoes, or I don't know, something very, very simple that like you blurt out, but there's so much more meaning underneath that, if that makes any sense whatsoever. It's almost like you're trying to really fabricate the truth of how you feel, or fabricate the actual thing that you want to say by making it sound very lighthearted, or by making it sound very, very, I don't know, very friendly. But then at the very end of that, it's like you end up self-sabotaging the way that you feel, and then you just feel shitty about yourself. So definitely something that you will have to work on when it comes to really being honest about your self-expression and sharing what it is you want to say. How is this, okay, High Priestess. How is Sagittarius, this person, showing up in this connection? Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this person knows what they want. How is this person showing up in this connection? Two of Swords comes out right after I say that. That's kind of ironic, but bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups. So I kind of feel like what ends up happening here is this person is going to really know what they want with you, but I feel like they kind of see and they notice that you're a little bit more drawn away and pulled back from this connection. So I feel like that's going to make this person second guess their own behaviors as well. So there might be a little bit of mirroring happening here. I feel that this person is going to be so sure of who you are to them with the High Priestess, but with the Knight of Pentacles, Two of Swords, they're going to be taking it at your pace. I do feel that they're going to be picking up on the fact that you could be very stressed out or maybe not necessarily know what you want here. At least that's how it's going to come across to them. So they're going to be very careful in the way that they do things. They're going to be moving very slowly. They're not going to be impulsive whatsoever with you. I feel that they might even get into their own head about, hey, like what is even okay to say to this person? I feel like they might feel that no matter what they say or no matter what they do, it might not come across the right way to you, or it might be like too much for you. So they might try to hold themselves back. But then of course that ends up being self-sabotage on their end as well. And then with the Eight of Cups being at the bottom of the deck here, underneath that we have the Nine of Cups. Yeah, I feel like they're going to be really hiding the fact that you make them happy. They're going to be hiding their own truth out of protection. Like in their mind, it's to protect you. It's to not really let on to the way that they actually feel or what they actually want to do, because I feel like they're just going to be picking up on your energy and that you're not ready. The fact that you're not ready, and that's going to have them become a little bit detached to this connection. So there is definitely a lot of recognition here and wanting to invest little by little, wanting to show you little signs as you get to know each other that they are dependable and that they are worthy of your time. But I just feel like there is ultimately a long period of time that might be taken here, or like just the whole relationship might get off to a very rocky start, or it's going to be very back and forth, up and down. And I feel like this person is going to feel very stuck in their emotions. They're not really going to know how to show up. They might see you as very hard to read or very closed off, very confusing. You might give mixed signals, whether you intend to or not. I just feel that that's the way it's going to come across to this person. So I just feel like in the end, they might end up emotionally distancing themselves from you just to protect you as well. Yeah, it's a very interesting energy. It's like you guys really just, you mirror each other. It's like, think of magnets. They, like the ones that they repel each other. So it's like you get closer and then you guys just start to repel away from each other because there's a lot that's not being said between the both of you. Yeah. Okay, so I could go on and on about this, but I feel like it's kind of just taking me back to the same thing here. This person is very patient. They will be very patient. At least it's going to hurt them. But I have a feeling that they are going to be very patient with you. I'm going to go ahead and pull a few messages from the person on your mind to see what they could be thinking at this time. Can I please get one message from the person on Sagittarius's mind? We have, our connection is important to me. It came out in reverse. Can I please have one message from the person on Sagittarius's mind? I'm still friends with my exes. Okay. I'm picking up two different things here. So for some of you, there's actually like 3 different stories here. So for the both of you, if this is your situation, the both of you need to cut ties with exes. I feel like the both of you might still be connecting and interacting with people from your past who just really should not be there, if I'm being completely honest. And I feel like this could play a huge role into how the dynamic of this connection unfolds. So this could play a big role in the way and the reason that you two are always, like, I don't know, pushing each other away and coming back together, because I feel that there are still open doors in both of your lives. For others of you, I feel like when I was saying how this person is going to have this just immediate understanding of who you are to them, I feel that since you are not so sure, and because you might come off as very dishonest or very hard to read or just very giving mixed signals, that this person is going to become a little turned off to that. It's like I'm not really seeing it as being upset. It's more so that this person is going to be losing a little bit of hope. So I feel like it's like I'm finding it so hard to vocalize what this is here. I feel like the both of you are really having a tough time being honest with each other and just opening up about whatever you need to say to each other. It's like even the simplest thing, it's very difficult for the both of you, for whatever reason, to just open up and say it. But I feel like this person, they're going to feel that you don't feel the same way that they do. So I feel like they're going to try to pretend that they don't feel the same way, or that they're going to hide it from you, or they're going to try to like be whatever. That also sounds bad, but like be what you need them to be. I feel like they're going to see that you're on a certain level with them. Maybe you just want to be friends with them, or maybe you just show up in a very like sporadic way. So they're going to reflect that to you. They're going to say, okay, like, or they're going to be thinking to themselves, like, this is how this person wants this dynamic to be. So I guess I can't really go deeper than that. So it's almost like they're going to be turning an eye to the way that they truly feel and what they want to say to you, because they feel that you're too confusing, or that you don't feel the same way. And then another thing that I was picking up here is that this is very messy, but I feel like if this person does end up feeling this way about you and enough time passes, I feel that they will be the type of person to still connect with their exes, or still connect with people from their past who maybe give them attention, or who they're, it's almost like busy time. They have time that they want to spend with you, but since they're not spending it with you, they spend it with other people who don't really deserve it. It sounds really bad, but I have to be honest. I think that both of you just have a lot to work on when it comes to closing these doors that need to be closed in the past, and really trying to do things differently. I feel that a lot of you could be caught up in old cycles and just doing things the way that you have always done them. But I feel like with this person, you're going to realize that you're going to have to show up in a different light. You're going to have to grow as a person and be mature about the way that you go about things and the way that you say things and how you approach this person, because I feel like otherwise it's going to be like a dead end. I feel like it won't really go anywhere if the both of you are still communicating with your exes, or if you're having a hard time opening up, or if this person is not being honest with you, or whatever it may be. There's a lot that you two will have to face alone before you two can actually come together and discuss this. Whew. Wow. This is heavy. I'm going to go ahead and end it off with an oracle card message for you. For some of you, or for both of you, you might struggle with spite, like spiting people because you're upset. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of maturation that needs to happen here. What advice do we have for Sagittarius regarding their love life, please? Okay, we have the Sun. Joy, enjoyment, life force, success, vitality, and play. So yeah, I just feel like before you can even be happy with this person, you're going to have to get to the root of what makes you happy and what makes you feel good, and making sure that you are okay and you are standing in your best possible image of yourself and best version of yourself before you approach this person. So I do feel that there's a lot of growth that needs to be done here alone. And I do feel that you just have to get to know yourself a little bit better. I'm getting this strong feeling that you could be the type of person who kind of just cycles through life on autopilot, or maybe you get in and out of relationships without really thinking about it. And this person is going to give you a run for your money. They're going to show you something different. And I feel like because of this, it's going to really force you to have this sort of awakening about yourself. You might actually go through a spiritual awakening, or you might have to get to know your inner child a little bit better in order to open up here, because I do feel that this is going to be something that you've never really experienced before. And in order to show up in a new way, we have to first get rid of the old, right? So I am being called to end it here. I hope that you were able to get something out of this reading, and I will see you in my next reading for you.